we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you a special presentation of
Two Nerds, a podcast. Your home for everything movies, music, video games,
Waluigi's number one.
and everything in between. With your hosts, Bunny the Bruiser, and Dynamite Jared Latching.
How is it going, everyone? We are Two Nerds, and this is a podcast. I am Bunny the Bruiser,
And I'm Dynamite Chair.
Very interesting.
Chair. It's time! It's time!
It's time
It's
for what?
Two Nerds time! R.I.P. Big Van Vader.
All right, moment of silence for Big Van Vader. Moment of silence for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Moment of silence for Harlan Ellison, who you probably don't even know who that is, who apparently invented the Terminator.
Okay, moment of silence for these people. Okay? We can't have too much silence.
You can't have too much silence.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast. It relies on sounds.
It is a podcast with two nerds in it. And we've got a lot of content for you guys today. We've got so much to talk about.
We do.
So many discussion topics. I don't know how we're going to pack them all in one episode.
I don't think we can possibly pack them in all one episode.
And I'm sure that by the time that anyone gets to this point in this episode and sees the runtime on the actual episode, they will know that we are bluffing.
This is true.
Because
This is
anytime
true.
that we have too much stuff to pack in, we just say fuck it, fuck it, pack it in.
Yep.
3-hour episode. Let's go. Let's
Yes.
aim for 45 minutes.
Let's aim for 45 minutes. We'll see how it goes.
So if we hit 45 minutes in this episode, we
were able to condense our
were
material
able to get all of our material in
a timely fashion.
Yes.
Speaking of which, this is going to be a day late, so we apologize that
Why's that?
it is now Sunday.
of me?
Because right now it is Saturday night at 10:13.
Son of a bitch, you can't get this out at fucking 11:59?
No.
No.
These take time to process.
Son of a bitch. All right, buddy. As no one that listens to this show knows, it is the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle 3-year anniversary on the global version of the game.
Very interesting.
So that has been taking up a lot of my time lately. But it's the global 3-year anniversary. Just started yesterday.
Started yesterday.
Started yesterday, I think. And tomorrow, they will launch the LR, that means Legendary Rare,
Okay.
Gogeta and Vegito banners.
Very interesting.
I've been saving up Dragon Stones
yeah.
for months for these goddamn banners. And if I don't pull an LR Gogeta, I will kill myself, effectively ending Two Nerds a podcast.
How much money have you spent on this game?
I don't want to put a good figure on that because it's spread out, so it makes it seem easier. But it's never been more than $8 at a time.
At a time. But how many times?
I don't know. I don't count just for the sake of my mental health. But here's the thing. If I don't pull them, and if I don't pull intelligence, actually, if I don't pull these guys, I'm going to buy the 77 Dragonstone pack, which will afford me at least one more multi-summon to get them, and I will get to pick between like Gogeta or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, whatever that I can just pick.
Whatever you can, yeah.
Yeah, so that will be a card. That's a
The
guaranteed
luck
card.
of the draw.
That one's the guarantee, and then the LR is unguaranteed. With your help, I would like to record my despair as I attempt this within the next couple days, if you are available.
It depends when
We'll
it is.
talk about that off the...
We will see. It depends
off
when
the
that
air.
is. I am leaving for Columbus.
Tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Jesus. When do you come back?
I'm not sure.
Fuck, you're moving tomorrow?
No, I'm not moving tomorrow. I'm going
Have you
there
already
for...
moved?
No, I'm going there for a few days.
Son of a bitch, then there's no way that I can record this.
Well, you got to get a cord for your nifty camera you got in there. Brand spanking new one.
Well, I still have nothing to edit on without you. I wouldn't make you edit my video. I would make you help me edit my video. Because I'm not used to
Make
Mac software.
Me-chan selfie it. Do it in one take.
She doesn't have a phone right now.
She doesn't have a phone right now.
No.
She got that iPad.
She has the iPad, yes.
You can get iMovie on the iPad. You can edit it right up. You're good to go.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to do the green screen thing that people do when they play video games.
I see.
And everything, so that I could be like kind of in the corner, and there would be the thing with like a green screen kind of deal behind me. Kind of, you know, it's a production.
Yeah.
It is a production. Anybody out there that plays Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle knows global 3-year anniversary. You know that. I wish you luck on your pools. Please wish me luck, even though I know nobody that listens to this plays that game.
Have you been playing it for the full 3 years?
No. I just started playing it earlier this year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like in like late January I started playing the game.
Okay.
And then Dragon Ball Legends came out, which I actually recommended to you that you play because I actually have most of the good units in that game. A lot of the good units in that game. I have a completely viable like set of characters in that game. I haven't spent a dime on it yet.
Yes.
They're going to get me. They're trying.
You just know they're going to get you.
No, because they just released Super Saiyan Vegeta. Because it's a young game, so they're still releasing characters.
Right,
so he just dropped for the first time. And I've been trying to pull him for free to the best of my ability, and it is just not fucking happening. They do have a starter pack available for $25 that has enough stones, I think, to do one multi-summon, but it also comes with a guaranteed Super Saiyan Vegeta.
I see.
So, God, $25 just to fucking get one character that'll probably be irrelevant in a few months.
Right.
But
So, while we're on the topic of this, I guess, so the first episode of Dragon Ball Heroes. So I guess this is a mini Godcast, because we already been talking about it for like 5 minutes, and we're going to talk about it a little more.
Hit the music! All right, guys, welcome to the mini Super Saiyan Godcast, and we're here to talk about the mini Dragon Ball Heroes first episode.
We may talk for longer than the actual episode. I don't know. It was quite a short little thing there.
It was quite a short episode. Let's go ahead and hear what happened in the episode. We both watched it, but we'll give a little run through.
Okay, so it starts out, Goku and Vegeta are... Well, actually, before that, it shows... What's his fuck?
But actually, before that...
There's the
they wasted
credits.
8 minutes. They wasted 3 minutes, or like they wasted a whole minute of the 8-minute episode on like an intro.
Yes,
that I thought that it would suffice just to kind of like do
show the title, and
like I don't know, like a short like Goku Vegeta flex.
Yeah, and
Dragon Ball Heroes. Let's go.
But
like,
no, we get a whole new theme song,
whole intro.
But the first thing I remember is Goku and Vegeta are training with Whis. And then this dude shows up. No, what's her fuck shows up? What's her name? Mai.
Somehow, Mai gets onto Beerus's planet.
Yes.
Beerus's planet. Mai. Future Mai. So we never went into the past, did she? The only time she did was after they killed Goku Black.
We can assume that this is a few years in the future, because I think the Trunks in this is not quote-unquote future Trunks. It's Trunks.
No, it's future Trunks.
It's future Trunks.
It's future Trunks.
So Mai is just old now for no reason.
No, that's future Mai.
Oh, that's future Mai. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
I
thought it was just Mai grew up and Trunks grew up. I thought it was. I didn't realize they were the future versions.
No, those are future Trunks and future Mai. I'm almost positive, at least according to Geekdom videos.
Okay,
it is. And supposedly this takes place in smack dab in the middle of Super.
Oh, okay.
Because if it was a few years from now, I think it's safe to assume that Goku would probably have mastered Ultra Instinct.
That would be safe to assume.
And he would have beaten the living piss out of Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
That would also be a fair assumption. So basically, this dude shows up. What's his name?
Few.
Few shows up. He's
Few is the son of the demons Toa and Mira, and if you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse or Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you'll know who those people are.
Yes.
They're the main villains in those games.
Yes, they like manipulate time.
They manipulate time, and they like go back in time and try to change events, and they give like old villains power buffs and shit like that to make them stronger.
The first Xenoverse is basically playing through the Dragon Ball Z series. Like, again, you have to like your character goes back in time and like helps Goku and friends.
Yeah, it's basically
villains.
the same thing in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
I've not played 2.
They've pretty much done the same exact thing again.
Okay.
But I think they finally were able to move on to Dragon Ball Super in some of the updates.
Oh, okay. I got you. So he shows up. He's like, yo, Future Trunks is trapped, and you gotta come help him out or something.
Yeah.
And so they show up, and Future Trunks, lo and behold, is not there, but it is Super Saiyan 4 Goku from a different universe.
It's Time Patroller Goku. Xeno Goku.
Okay.
That's all, like, whatever. But, yeah, it's Time Patrol Goku.
And they duke it out, sort of.
He transforms into Super Saiyan 4, like, instantly, and Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue. They start fighting. I don't believe anyone knows why. The only sort of explanation they have is that Goku, Xeno Goku, thinks that fighting main timeline Goku will, if they do the key clash close enough, they'll break the barrier on the prison.
Well, at this point, they didn't even realize there were the barrier when they started fighting.
I think that the Time Patrol Goku knew.
Oh, did he?
He knew, but Goku, current timeline Goku, did not know. Because he flew up and hit his head.
Yeah.
But the other guy didn't. That it showed.
So they're trapped. For now.
On the prison planet.
On the prison planet.
By the way, this fight was literally like a punch and a key clash. And they've been hyping this fight since they announced the series.
Yeah.
So, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
It was like really lame. But...
And then he shows up again. He's like, "Yo, this is the real deal. Trunks isn't here, but if we're gonna bring you fighters, and then each of them has a Dragon Ball, and then once you get all 7, you can wish yourself out." And then Trunks ends up with the Dragon Ball, or
I don't know what the deal with Trunks is. He's just captured. He wakes up in like a literal prison kind of deal with like ankle bracelets and shit like that, and
Cooler staring at him.
Yeah, Cooler's like creeping off in the city. They're like in an abandoned city, except for Cooler. And I believe in the next episode it'll be Trunks versus Golden Cooler.
Interesting.
I don't know how future Trunks
would be able to keep up with that
with a Golden Cooler, because Cooler himself was stronger than Frieza, according to the movie. He had unlocked a form beyond Frieza's final form,
yes.
Right? And so if that form can go golden all of a sudden, and it's the same kind of power buff that Golden Frieza got,
he's going to get his ass handed to him.
Man. He's going to fucking hand Trunks' ass to him. There's no fucking competition. But it's Dragon Ball Heroes, and nothing makes sense. Future Mai was on the Beerus planet.
True. And they were wearing new outfits. It was like Capsule Corp.
Yeah, I don't know what was I actually don't like Vegeta's outfit at all. At all. It's like a mix of like that kind of Whis armor that he had, but with like the kind of like the old school like side flaps on him. And I was never a fan of those like I don't know, skirts on the armor, I guess you could call them. Yeah. I was never a fan of that. I really liked when they did away with those once they got to Namek. I'm pretty sure no one on Namek had those anymore.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. But yeah, so that was episode 1. It was like 5 minutes if you take out the beginning and end credit sequences. So yeah, it was real short. Yeah.
It was... I'm not that excited for this show. Honestly.
You know, how many episodes is it supposed to be?
I don't know if they've announced how many episodes it's supposed to be, but I think they're doing another arc after this. Because this is the Prison Planet arc. And then I think there's like a Black Dragon Ball arc
Okay.
or whatever. And, or Dark Dragon Ball is what they call it. Not to be confused with the Dark Star Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
So.
Is there any, maybe
Could they have made it any more confusing? No. But,
I don't know if you know the answer to this question, but why are they deciding to do this as, like, 8-minute episodes instead of just doing, like, hey, this is a side story, but it's still going to be, like, at least, like, 15 minutes or, like, 20-minute episodes?
it's just a promo anime to promote the video game in Japan.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're just kind of doing it to promote the video game. I don't know. In Japan, they kind of do this sometimes. There's, sometimes little anime shorts that are kind of like side stories or whatever.
Uh-huh.
In Assassination Classroom, there's Koro Sensei Adventures or some shit like that, where it's like just kind of little 8-minute
Like little mini-series.
cartoony shorts or whatever that are just kind of based around the characters of Assassination Classroom, but it's not the same story as Assassination Classroom. I don't know.
I see.
It's weird. It's a different TV culture.
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
just a different culture.
By
in
the way,
general.
these aren't even airing on TV, I don't believe. They showed this episode at like an event, and then like a couple hours later it was uploaded online.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like just like a web series.
Okay. I can dig it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not super excited. I mean, I'm going to watch it, but like, it's not like I'm waiting every single week to...
I'll tell you this, for not being canon, it's better than GT.
For the first 5 minutes so far.
Yeah. It really reminded me how much I don't like that Super Saiyan 4 is called Super Saiyan 4.
Do they call it that in the...
They don't call it anything, but I mean, everyone knows that it's
just
Super
called
Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
But the thing with it is it just doesn't look like a Super Saiyan. Neither does Super Saiyan God, like the first Super Saiyan God, which I think should just be called Saiyan God or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the blue should be Super Saiyan God, because it's actually basically Saiyan God, but going Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it is, basically.
But Super Saiyan 4 just looks like it's a whole... I think I've talked about this on here before.
You might have.
But it just looks like a whole other thing. And I'm not hating on Super Saiyan 4. I think it's one of the coolest things in GT. Like, as far as appearance goes, the design of Super Saiyan 4
but it doesn't look
for
like a
both
Super
Goku and Vegeta looks cool. I like the way it looks, and I like that it makes Vegeta look sort of like Vegeta again. And here's another thing. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta still looks like Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Goku looks
like a werewolf
nothing like Goku. If you showed me a picture of that and I had no context whatsoever and knew nothing about GT, I would have no fucking idea who that was.
You would have just thought it was a different, like, Saiyan.
I would have thought it maybe was a villain of some sort, but...
The Vegeta one does look more like Vegeta.
Because it has his hair on the top. He retains his original hairstyle on top, but just kind of with like added hair on the back end of it. Whereas Goku just gets a completely new fucking hairstyle.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like Goku.
But I do agree that maybe they should have come up with a different name.
I mean, do we need to look at it right now? This, like, I can't stress this enough. Like, I will look at it all day and never see Goku in a million years. Can we just... It doesn't look like Goku. His hair is completely different.
Yeah, it's just normal spikes. It's not like the signature the way Goku has it.
Yeah.
But I do agree that instead of calling it Super Saiyan 4, because it's not like you go, at least to my knowledge, you don't go from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4. So I think they should have just called it...
Super Saiyan 4 Broly.
Jesus Christ.
Therefore, that's a Dragon Ball Heroes thing.
Yeah. I think they should have called it something else, because when you think
There's Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, which has never actually appeared, but it actually looks like... It's like Gohan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, that's one thing. Hopefully they would do that. That's Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, I guess.
I know that I think that... Yeah, Vegito. Because I know there's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in
Yeah.
a couple of the games.
That doesn't... Well, he's in the series, too. He's in GT. But
I don't recall that, but I believe,
really-
I believe you. But yeah, I
you
don't...
didn't know that?
No,
Yeah,
I
Super
no, I
Saiyan
don't
4
remember.
Gogeta
I don't remember it.
is the only time Gogeta ever appeared on a TV series to this point. But, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fights Omega Shenron.
Okay.
Not Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. He just doesn't look like Goku at all. And I mean, we're sitting here looking at it. And I mean, I guess you could make the argument that Super Saiyan Goku doesn't really look like Goku. I'll say that it looks more like Goku than fucking Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
No, I'd
does.
agree.
I don't-
But yeah, when you think Super Saiyan, you think the flowing blonde hair. You don't think the black hair, and he just kind of looks like a werewolf. He gets all hairy and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really think Super Saiyan when I think Super Saiyan Blue, honestly. I guess to an extent I can think it a little bit more because he gets the same Super Saiyan hairstyle.
Yeah.
It's just blue. But Super Saiyan 4, I feel like should have been called something different, like Pure Saiyan or something like that. Like,
But I guess at the
it's
time-
like that should have been like their explanation for that should have been like that is a Saiyan's true form
Yeah.
between ape and like humanoid,
Right.
or whatever. So like
Like
somehow
pu-
he
like
tapped
pure
into
Saiyan, yeah.
like his pure true Saiyan form, and then that would have been sweet. It would explain why he looks completely different,
Yeah.
and then he could fucking eventually turn that Super Saiyan.
True.
It's like that with golden hair. That would probably look pretty fucking cool,
Yeah.
honestly. But we never got anything like that.
Right. And that's not what it is. It is Super Saiyan 4. It is not pure Saiyan or whatever we want to call it.
Or just
Although that would be way better.
Yeah.
But
that's
but at the time I don't think they were really thinking of all
no.
of
At
that.
the time, they were thinking we need a new Super Saiyan
Yes.
form. Here's the thing with that is like, why didn't you just fucking keep the hair blonde?
Yeah.
At least. And I mean, I guess I can understand kind of the hair. I don't know. There's just too many Super Saiyan forms,
Yeah.
honestly. And man, Super Saiyan 3 like had the potential to look really cool. But they took away the eyebrows, just made them look
Yeah.
like stupid.
And Super Saiyan 2, I kind of think just gets lost in the mix because at least when I think of Saiyans, I just think of the traditional.
I'll say this: at
and
least
then
Super
3.
Saiyan 2 actually has a major like feat in the series,
Yeah.
whereas Super Saiyan 3 never did shit.
Yeah, not really.
No, like Super Saiyan 3 never accomplished anything except for look arguably cool. I know a lot of people are a fan of it. I just can't get over the eyebrow things. I love the long hair like deal and
It
stuff.
kind of looks like Neanderthalish in
Yeah.
the face.
And I think that was kind of the point because Saiyans were kind of like caveman-like
Yeah.
in their origins, but man, it just looks dumb. Just looks dumb to me, but I know a lot of people like it.
Right.
Do you think we'll see Super Saiyan 3 Vegito in Dragon Ball Heroes?
I don't know what we can expect. From, like, I really
Could
don't.
be anything. Anything could happen. It really fucking can.
Yeah.
How the fuck did Mai get on the Beerus planet?
I don't know.
Even if it was current timeline Mai, what the fuck is she doing on the Beerus planet?
Like, what's the... Isn't the... you can assume the gravity is much more forceful on Beerus' planet. How is she walking upright?
There's. Did you know that Planet Vegeta was 10 times Earth's normal gravity?
I feel as if I knew that, but I don't.
It's like kind of a littler known fact, but like, I don't even think Vegeta mentions it. Maybe he does in the manga, but I remember him fighting, Pui Pui. And Pui Pui, like, adjusted the gravity to 10 times Earth's normal gravity or
And
whatever.
he's like, oh, this is fine.
And, like, Vegeta... I don't know if, like, he said anything about his home planet being that because at this point he'd already trained regularly in 300 times Earth's normal gravity.
Right.
That was just, like, kind of like a funny moment
Yeah.
where, like, all the viewers knew exactly what was going to happen when he was like, 10 times Earth's normal gravity. I can move normal in this, but you will fucking be hindered or whatever. Vegeta just like smack.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, I think that's all the Dragon Ball material we have. Good luck on your Vegito and Gogeta summons.
Yes.
And good luck on your Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks summons on Dragon Ball Legends, even though you've probably already spent all of your stones if you play that game.
And that was our mini-sode, and I guess now we're back to talking about normal stuff.
Normal stuff. Do you think Bryan Cranston will make a return in the next Godzilla movie?
Nah, he dead.
I had to ask because I've been watching Breaking Bad lately, so I've been seeing
true.
a lot of Mr. Cranston and his acting talents lately.
Yes.
He's a very
And
talented man.
I know I mentioned it last week that I was going to start watching Rurouni Kenshin, but I have not started yet.
Damn!
I will start, but I have not
Son
started
of a
yet.
bitch, what have you been doing?
Stuff. Emily just got her wisdom teeth out, so I've been taking care of her.
A perfect time to start watching Rurouni Kenshin when she's fucking all drugged
Well,
up on the couch.
she picked everything we watched.
Ugh.
So we watched... I got her to watch some anime movies, which is fine.
What movies?
We watched Howl's Moving Castle and The Wind Rises.
Okay.
And...
So Ghibli movies.
Well, those were the only two that Family Video had. And then we rented Kubo and the Two Strings, because I was like, okay, well, that's not really anime, but it's close enough.
I think that when you said anime movie, you should have been like, here's Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan.
She would...
Enjoy!
She's seen Battle of Gods, and that's about
And she
it.
didn't like it?
I mean, she was just confused.
Okay.
She didn't get the humor of it, and she likes anime where there isn't fighting. Like, she just likes normal...
She just, like, doesn't like shonen anime,
Like, she
basically.
loves, it's like How to Teach Your Mummy. Have you heard of that show? It's like an actual, like, kid show.
No.
But it's about, like, a guy who gets, like, a mummy, and the mummy's, like, the size of, like, that cup sitting right there. Just, like, a little-ass mummy.
Jesus Christ, man. That sounds stupid. So what did she make you watch?
We watched, it's a lot of gay awareness and teen angst movies. So we watched Call Me By Your Name. We watched Love, Simon, Lady Bird.
Did you guys at least watch Moonlight?
We watched that last year.
Okay.
That was good. I
want to
liked
watch
it.
that.
I don't think it was Best Picture worthy, but I think it's good.
Okay.
Like, I thought it was good.
I still want to watch it, and I know that's something that my girlfriend will be really interested in.
Yeah.
So,
I thought it was good. I've seen it twice.
oddly enough, my girlfriend is the one that's making me watch Breaking Bad. And,
Yeah.
like, I kind of admitted to her today that I was like, you know, because she really likes that show.
Yeah.
And it's just not the kind of show that I picture her liking.
Right.
Because it's so fucking gritty that, like... Do you know what network that aired on? It was FX, right? Or was it AMC?
I thought it was AMC, but I could be wrong. I'm sure No Stars will tell us unless you're looking it up right now.
I'll look it up right now so it doesn't have to hurt us in the future. It's still just like AMC. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still, God, for AMC, it's funny that show was on AMC because I used to watch Monster Madness on AMC during the
Monster Vision?
No, it was
Monster Madness?
It was a Monster Madness.
It was called Monster Madness
Or-
on AMC.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Monster Vision was TNT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was still Monster Madness, even though that's what James Rolfe does as well. But, I mean, regardless, AMC every October would do their little horror,
Marathons.
like, horror-only thing. But they would edit these movies and just butcher them, right? And then you watch Breaking Bad, and, like...
Their original content, they go all out.
Yeah, like, so on Breaking Bad, you got, like, severed heads and people... I mean, they do the creative angles, basically, to make it work for the censors.
Yeah.
But you still got people, like, shots from behind where a guy's, like, back of his skull gets blown open because somebody just shot him with a hollow tip bullet.
Right. And I don't know what time Breaking Bad used to air when it was on TV, but
Yeah, it was a late night.
But I know that there's, like, certain rules of, like, stuff you're not allowed to do past 5 p.m. and stuff they're not, like, before 5 p.m. and stuff you're not allowed to do, like, before 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, on TV, so...
I'm assuming that it aired after 10 p.m., where
Yeah.
you could pull out basically as many stops as you could pull out on television.
Right.
On national television. But I mean, you got like hand jobs and stuff going on without penises being shown and everything, but
Right.
basically under blanket hand jobs where it's just like you know exactly what's happening, hand job
Yes.
and stuff like that. It's just not stuff that I'm used to seeing on TV. Now, I haven't had TV for a long ass time, but
Things have changed, I guess.
but back when in my day, it wasn't like that.
Saying the word sex was a hot button topic.
Like, I guess maybe not, because maybe I just don't remember enough, because Jerry Springer used to be daytime TV. It still is, but that goes way back to, like, the 90s that they were doing controversial things on there.
Speaking of which, I think Jerry Springer, I think this is the last season
Oof.
of... I think he's retiring. So.
R.I.P. to the ledge, man.
Well, he's not dying. He's
He's
retiring.
I know, but his career is dying with...
His career isn't dead already.
I feel like people still watch Jerry Springer. It's got to draw decent ratings if it's still been
guess.
on the air. It's daytime television. Now, do I think it draws a higher rating than Maury Povich? No. No. Maury Povich is a much classier, but also just as over-the-top show, I feel. Just with a little hint of more class. In my
Little
opinion.
hints of more class.
A little hint of more class. So, R.I.P. to the Jerry Springer Show. How about that? You like
Sure.
that one better?
Sure.
I like that one better, too. I used to watch Jerry Springer with my mom a lot.
I used to watch it with my dad quite a bit.
Yeah. My dad likes to watch it, too. And, once I got to, like, a certain age and kind of saw the raunch of it all, I got out of it. Maury Povich isn't as raunchy, but still pretty fucking wild.
The same similar situations.
It's still wild, just not
Yeah.
as raunchy. It's not people like
Beating
taking
each other
off their
up.
stuff, like clothes and everything. And the people on it usually aren't as slobbish.
Right.
I prefer Maury. I also prefer.
You like a little class in your life?
I like a little class in my reality, like daytime TV. Like Judge Judy. Classy. Not really. I don't like Judge Judy, but I do like Maury. The paternity test is
Yeah.
a highlight of my day. And if I still had cable, if cable wasn't dead, I would definitely still make time to watch Maury in the day,
Very cool.
as I did when I had cable recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else we got this week?
We have so much stuff to
I know,
talk
but,
about, buddy.
we're on a time limit.
Yeah. And how much time
I
have
don't
we
know.
taken?
I don't know.
You haven't timed our episode.
I've not timed the episode.
So,
but I know we're probably getting close.
we're definitely getting close because we have already talked about so much stuff. But we have so much more to pack into this episode. I don't even know. We might have to save some of this content for next week.
Well, next week we were supposed to talk about sitcoms. But I guess we can talk about... I don't know. We'll see.
Were we supposed to talk about sitcoms next week? Why didn't we just talk about sitcoms today?
Because next week is episode 50.
Oh, damn. Peace. I'm out this bitch after next week. Never to be seen again on the internet.
Never on the internet ever again.
No. Buddy will find a new nerd for Two Nerds a Podcast, and I
No,
will be.
this can never be replicated.
Oh, God. All right. So we have a lot more hot button topics going on right now. Nintendo's stock is plummeting. It is just hitting rock bottom, buddy. This is absolutely terrible time to be a Nintendo fan.
I know, I'm struggling quite a bit with this.
I don't know what to do. Because
we just need to throw out our Switches now.
we've been huge Nintendo fans our entire lives, but Mario is dying.
Yeah.
There's no way that a new Mario title will be successful on the market.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Not a chance.
Smash Brothers Ultimate?
No.
No way.
Fucking
They
garbage.
should just fucking cancel it. They should just cancel the game. their most hyped game set to be released. It just should be canceled because the stock is
The
plummeting.
stock's going down.
Stock's going
There's
down.
nothing we can do.
Doesn't matter what characters you announce for Smash Brothers. I just can't, in good conscience, buy the game.
If Waluigi was included, maybe
The stock would be going through the roof.
through the roof.
Through the roof. And that is our solid message to you, Nintendo. I hate to cut a promo on you right now, but you should have just done this from the start. You should have just put the character that everybody wanted. Everyone wanted this. Every single person that's ever touched a Nintendo controller in their life has been praying for the day when they could use Waluigi to smash Mario out of the arena. Because let's face it, Waluigi is the true energy, the true drive, the true force behind the Nintendo brand. And they've refused to make him a playable character in Super Smash Bros., buddy.
Only seen in sports games and Mario Party, my friend.
And why is that?
He's a happy-go-lucky, party guy.
Nintendo has the stats. He is the most selected character in Mario sports game and Mario Party history.
Is that actually true?
This is a statistic that you can find
I think that's
in the
because
Nintendo archives.
You play with Ricky too much. I think.
No. This is a statistic that you can find in the Nintendo archives. They have the data, okay?
We have the data.
They have the data. They have the knowledge. This is common knowledge, okay? And you've seen the posts on the internet. It's just all over the place. People are upset. They want Waluigi in Smash Brothers. This isn't even a meme anymore, okay?
This is real life.
This is real life. This has gone beyond meme.
It has transcended the internet.
To the point where people are like, okay, Nintendo, like this kind of started out as a meme, but the fact that you haven't cashed in on this meme yet is really starting to irritate us because now we really do want to play as Waluigi. Like,
yes.
His reach and length, we find would be very advantageous to us
that
in a Smash Brothers,
wingspan, though.
in a Smash Brothers environment. Can you imagine if he actually fully extended the leg? Okay, if Waluigi fully extended the leg, that's a smash attack from across the arena, my friend. From across the arena. I think Ricky calculated the height one time that Waluigi was like 12 feet tall. Like, that was like his estimation. It was like, if we can, and we've debunked this recently, and we've kind of validated the fact that Mario is actually just a really short person.
This is true.
But on a real to scale calculation, okay, is that if Mario were not an average sized human, okay, maybe a slightly below average height human being.
I think they've determined he's somewhere around 5'1".
5'1",
something like
and
that.
to scale with normal people, okay?
Something
and
like
Luigi probably about what, 6'2"?
No, they think he's like 5'6".
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
These
guys are barely up to fucking Waluigi's knees. This is a huge man. I think. Is he on the poster over there?
He might be on the poster.
I'm going to go take a look.
He is
at
on the
him.
poster.
I'm gonna go take a look at him.
He's hunched over.
He is hunched to a great degree right now. I don't know if you can still hear me over there. He's pretty hunched. Not only are the knees slightly bowed, but he's also leaning over, and still, he's pretty much up to Bowser's shoulder, I would say. Now, if he stood straight up for once in his life, if this man stood up straight for once in his life, he would be towering over other Nintendo characters.
Okay, so I did a quick Google search on how tall Luigi is, and it says that Mario is about 5'1".
Okay.
Luigi about 5'5", so about
Okay.
what I said. Peach about 6'1", and Rosalina about 7'7".
Wait, who?
Rosalina.
Who's that?
She's from, like, Mario Galaxy. She's, like, the princess. She's supposed to be, like, Mario and Luigi's, like, Mario and Peach's, like, daughter or some shit. Only it's, like, not real.
Her.
She's in, like, the later Mario parties.
Well,
She's in the newest Smash. She was in the last Smash.
yeah, okay, so she's 7'1"?
7'7".
7'7".
This Google search says.
Okay, and let's put her next to Waluigi, shall we? She is still slightly shorter than Waluigi, as we can see in this totally official art right here. Waluigi still knees bent. You can tell here.
Yes.
The way his legs are parted. Is this a size chart? You have an official size chart.
It's definitely not an official size chart.
This is an official size chart from the data archives of Nintendo that we're currently loading here. Turn the Wi-Fi off on your phone. All right. Now refresh.
Is there anything you can plug while this is refreshing?
All I'm saying is, Nintendo, you've announced the roster. I think, is there still a couple secret characters they still have yet to
I
announce?
would honestly, I would assume that Waluigi is a playable character. They just haven't announced it. He's like an unlockable.
You're assuming this?
I mean, I can't imagine that they wouldn't cash in on this.
This has been going on for a little bit
Because
now.
it did get huge. The meme did get huge.
Is Waluigi
My
even
God,
in
this is unbearable.
Where was the one with Waluigi in it? Listen, I think that maybe he will eventually be a DLC. And then Nintendo stock through the roof. Through the roof. Absolutely unstoppable force until they release the game that everyone's really been clamoring for.
A standalone Waluigi game?
Super Waluigi World. Okay? This is the game that Nintendo fans have been praying for, Nintendo. You're wondering why the Wii U flopped? It's because you didn't release Super Waluigi World. Alright? The Wii was a success because everyone was expecting Super Waluigi World.
The Wii.
It never came. People preemptively bought the console. So let's see here. We have this size chart. And, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. This is a Divine Art size chart, so we know this is...
It appears as if
100%.
Waluigi... I don't know, his legs are not fully extended.
His legs are definitely bowed. Is bowed the right word?
Sure.
His knees are bent. Quite a bit. I would say it's an obtuse angle, but not much. It's almost at a right angle, almost. I would say that we have maybe like a 105 degree angle on these knee bends right here. I think that we have a substantial... Now, see, Bowser's height is embellished here. He's reaching. He's reaching to the sky, so we can see that. If you look just at his head, Waluigi's head is almost at head level with Bowser, all right? If he just straightened out the knees a little bit... Now, I understand Waluigi probably has some knee problems, okay?
You'd have to.
Because he's just freakishly tall.
Bone and joint issues when you're that tall.
He's freakishly tall. I'm assuming he's the same height as Bowser. Can we look up Bowser's height?
Go for it while my phone is trying to do this.
All right.
We could just get local expert Rick the Dick on the phone and he'll clear this up right away.
Well, he's already made the calculations. I just looked up Bowser for no reason. All right. Bowser height and weight. Bowser is around 3 feet 11 inches. That just can't be true.
Can't be.
3 feet 11 inches. Bowser is only 4 feet tall, judging by Luigi's penis.
Good.
That's Kotaku. Real heights of Smash Bros. Okay. So we have the real heights. Okay, so this is good. Charizard 5'7".
That's accurate.
Mewtwo 6'7". Mewtwo's taller than Charizard?
Charizard is not that tall. Surprisingly. I remember because I have like the Pokemon handbook from the 90s and it said that it has like all the height of the original Pokemon.
All
And
right,
I was
Ganondorf 7'7". I knew he was a tall motherfucker. All right, so Bowser 7'8". We can assume that Waluigi is somewhere around the neighborhood of 7 feet 8 inches tall. I think Ricky calculated it out to be a little bit taller because we've always assumed that Bowser was probably around 10 feet. And you know what? He has to be. Look at how you fight him in Mario 64. They shrunk him for Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
For the purposes of Super Smash Brothers.
not being
But
broken.
in Mario 64,
He's huge.
fucking like 30 feet tall. Waluigi's at least 30 feet tall. Look at this. The proof is in the pudding, my friend. We're looking at the size chart right now. Can you bring up the size chart on our video? How about you just bring up the size chart on the video?
But this, okay, so this
You're
is
not putting it out till tomorrow, anyways.
This is
You
not
might as well fucking
so this is not an
put some
official
sauce in it.
official side chart. But as you can see in this size chart, Bowser's knees are bowed as well. We need
Listen, Bowser is a literal dragon. Okay, this is the way his joints are shaped. All right, him straightening out the legs, that would be stretching for him. Okay, so I mean, if he's stretching, sure, maybe he's got a couple inches on Waluigi. But as we know, you do not stretch when you measure your height.
This is true.
Okay, this is his natural joint placement that we see here. He's a dragon.
But Waluigi's joint placement is not natural.
Waluigi's joint placement is natural, but he's just constantly walking with bent knees because, God, he's so freakishly tall. He's as tall as a fucking dragon, okay? No person ever has been as tall as a dragon until Waluigi came along. So if you're that fucking tall, you're going to develop some joint issues, some knee problems, if you will. And that's exactly what Waluigi's been dealing with his entire career on the top. And he has still performed well above average in most Mario sporting games and Mario parties.
This is true.
He's a great competitor, even with knee issues. Can you imagine if Waluigi was fully healthy, no longer had the tendonitis in the knees or the arthritis? I don't have the exact medical papers in front of me right now. This is all speculation. But we do know there's some definite joint issues. Now, let's look ahead. You can see that Mario and Luigi are also embellishing their height.
But they're jumping.
They're literally jumping and raising their fists.
They're on their tiptoes.
Fists in the air. Still, just barely taller than Knuckles. Eggman is slightly taller than Mario.
Sure, yeah. Yoshi's taller than Mario.
I feel like this is not a fair representation of Eggman, but
I don't as well.
But maybe it is. No, maybe it is because look, these are wildlife creatures,
yes,
all right, and they are smaller than Mario because they're fucking hedgehogs. They're hedgehogs and echidnas and
a
fox, who should be taller than the hedgehog and echidna.
This is true, but he's just a kid.
So Yoshi, a baby dragon, he's about human size.
Okay, so Rosalina is fucking tall.
It's just absurd. I don't know where she got that genetics from. It's possible. It's very possible that her true father
is Waluigi.
There's no...
This is true. There are a few fan theories out there that lead to that. I know the main one was you were led to believe it is the love child of Mario and Peach, but then it's revealed that it's actually the love child of Luigi and Peach. That this theory claims. But if you look at the photographic evidence here, clearly it is Waluigi.
Yeah, Luigi, a little bit of height, average height, okay? He's not bringing this kind of genetics to the table. No. There's just no way in hell. He can't bring that kind of... No. It's just not happening. Do you see Shane McMahon? Is he taller than Vince McMahon? No.
No.
Is Stephanie taller than Vince? Maybe. I'm not sure.
No.
And he's the genetic jackhammer. So who knows what kind of genes he's putting out there. They're crazy. All right? Waluigi is the father of Rosalina.
Waluigi is the father of Rosalina. I think we're coming at our 45 minutes. I think we might be a little over the 45.
Let me tell you right now, that is just a great note to close this podcast.
That is a great note to close this podcast on. Yeah. We're done.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter at 2nerds316. Make sure you subscribe to Buddy's channel, Buddy Candela. You're already on it. The link is literally right below this video. It's not even a link. It's literally the channel that you
are watching this on.
Yeah, just hit the subscribe button is below on this. And make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube is broken and they will not notify you when a new video comes out. You will just have to chance it, even if you are subscribed to my good friend Buddy Condell.
This is true. This is true.
So make sure you ding, ding, done is what Culture would say. I think that's what they say.
That is what they say.
And subscribe, notification bell. Don't add us on Facebook unless you actually know us. No star reviews. You have permission to add us on Facebook. I will add you if you show up on my friends list.
Someday we should figure out what his actual name is.
Well, someday he should be on the podcast.
Someday he should be on the podcast. Season 3.
Season 3. Okay, he can't come on to talk about sitcoms with us next week. You're not qualified.
Who would listen to it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think we already made that
See, at the beginning of the seasons, we always have like a steady group, and then as they go along, it just keeps going. The views go down.
That's why we are regrettably cutting this season off at episode 50 so that we can come back
Stronger than ever
in season 3 whenever that happens. It may not be for a long time or ever. We don't know.
We will see.
The podcast has not been renewed yet. YouTube has not contacted us and made the proper negotiations. They have contacted us, but the money that they put...
It was far too low.
No, it was laughable. Their offer that they made to us, it was laughable. The kind of views that we draw in? Are you kidding me? 33 views if we're being generous per video? Come on. At least 1 view per video?
Yes.
Give me a break. By the way, somebody commented on my Dragon Ball Super episode review that was private for the longest time.
Yeah.
And said that it was the greatest video on YouTube.
What channel? I feel as if you should give them a shout out.
So I think that they're fucking with me. But we'll look here. My videos. All right, 3 views now. Amazing.
How's it?
All right. It's gone.
Go to your activity. Fuck.
You are trash.
I'm so trash. Notifications.
Oh.
George Mansfield.
Oh, okay. No, so never mind. It wasn't on my thing. It was on our Rocket League video that I deleted.
Okay.
Okay.
So that explains that.
Yeah. Nobody would ever say that about my Dragon Ball Super reviews. A buddy actually opened one up and started watching it for 2 seconds and said, "Oh my god." And then like closed it. So go check that shit out, guys. It's that good.
It's just different hearing your internet voice to your actual voice. Because here we're
you
still...
hear it all the time when you throw these together, or do you not?
No, but we're pretty natural on this. But it's different when it's like you talking to the audience. This is us talking to each other. This is how we talk normally.
Okay,
for the most part. Not Jared just being like, "How's it going, everyone? I'm Jared Latchy."
How's it going, bros? I'm Jared Latchy, Dynamite Jared Latchy, and I'm going to try to find a way to do a Dokkan summoning vid in the next couple days. Because I've been saving up stones for way too long.
This is true.
Watch for that on my channel. Buddy is failing me as a friend.
Sure.
Oh god, well I won't have a green screen. I guess I'll just have to do with...
It doesn't have to be green. It just has to be like any solid color that you can like cancel out. They recommend green because there's no like pigments in your skin that are green. So you know what I mean?
I will just have to kind of set up a background, I guess, and just kind of sit in front of the background.
That's true.
It's no big deal. No big deal.
And you have like some sort of screen recording that you can use?
iPhone has screen recording.
No, I'm at like you, because mine's too old, so mine doesn't have screen recording.
I have it right there.
Okay, well then you're good.
So I would just do that, sync it up with the camera, like by timing or whatever, and then...
Do what we do with, when we do videos, do the clap. So you know when the audio and the video are together.
How would that pick up on here?
You'd have to time it out somehow.
I'm pretty sure that I can do taps on, so I could do like a 1, 2, 3 on there, and then I could see that.
That's what we used to do with When we did the PS4, we did the countdown.
By the way, I watched a Fatality Gaming video.
Oh,
the
God.
other day.
Which one?
Smash Brothers, but it was like the review of
Okay.
Smash Brothers Melee.
Okay.
And I was like shitting. And I was just like, this is so cringe. And the audio was so bad.
The audio was so fucking bad.
I was like, I just can't do this anymore. I can't do it. So I didn't make it through the video.
Those were like the first videos I made on YouTube that weren't class projects.
So
they're pretty fucking bad. Go watch them.
make sure you check out Fatality Gaming. It's on Buddy's channel. It's like a playlist or something.
From like 2013. It's really
So-
fucking bad.
Go ahead and check that out. And check out Buddy's hair in those.
Yeah.
A little bit longer.
Rocking the emo swoosh.
Yeah. All right. So, and you were very emo at that time.
Sure.
Very emotional, man.
I was wearing a Stick to Your Guns tank top in one of the episodes.
Good God. This is Dynamite Jarrett signing off.
This is Buddy the Bruiser signing off.
We have been two nerds. This has been a podcast. See you guys next week.